unicorns, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reading The Grumpy Corn. Before we begin, we're going to do our breathing and we're going to do our song. Today's breathing is going to be the dragon breath again, alright? So we're going to take in deep breaths through our nose and we're going to ball our fists up and we're going to blow out like dragons, okay? We're going to do this 3 times. Ready? Breathe in and out. And in and out. And in one more time. And out. This is so good to do if you need to get lots and lots of energy out, or if you're feeling really angry or frustrated. Either way, it's really fun to do. Alright, let's do our song now. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, this is how we listen during story time, during story time. Alright, let's read our story, The Grumpy Corn. It's a very, very grumpy unicorn. Here's some tea. Wow, look at all the color on this page. The unicorn doesn't look so grumpy here. I love books full of wonderful colors. I guess that's the unicorn's house. Unicorn was sitting in his special writing house. I'm going to write the most fabulous story in the world, he thought. This made him feel very pleased with himself. He already liked being a writer. A writer means that you write stories or articles or really anything for a living. Writing can be really fun. But Unicorn didn't know where to begin his story. I need my special fluffy pen, he said. He went and got his special fluffy pen, but he didn't know what to write. I need a cup of my special moonberry tea, he said. Then I will be able to write my story. He went and made himself a cup of his special moonberry tea, and Unicorn sat at his desk, wondering what to write in his special fancy notebook. He sighed. I wish an idea would come knocking at my door. But a narwhal knocked instead. What are you doing, Unicorn? I'm busy writing the most fabulous story in the world, said Unicorn. Wow, said Narwhal. Can I be in your story? Look, he's imagining all the cool things he could do in the story. No, don't be silly, said Unicorn. No one wants to read a story about a narwhal. Narwhals are very boring. There will be no narwhals in my story. Oh, said the narwhal. He swam sadly away. It looks like Unicorn's words hurt Narwhal's feelings. We can hurt people's feelings with our words sometimes. It makes them feel bad. Mermaid, guess what, said Narwhal. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world. Mermaid looked impressed. She swam off to visit Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn, she said. How is your story coming along? Very badly, said Unicorn. I'm waiting for my moment of genius. And I do not have any cookies. My genius ideas will only come to me if I can get some cookies to eat. Mermaid had an idea. If I bake you cookies, can I be in your story? Unicorn thought for a moment. Maybe, but only if the cookies make me feel inspired. Inspired means you're full of ideas. Mermaid swam back to her submarine to bake her fabulous starfish cookies. Narwhal helped. He loved licking the bowl. There they are, making all those wonderful cookies. Mermaid brought the cookies to Unicorn. Now can I be in your story, she asked. Unicorn took a bite of a cookie and looked thoughtful. He ate the whole plate of cookies and kept looking thoughtful. No, said Unicorn. I'm afraid you can't be in my story. They were very good cookies, but they did not inspire me. Unicorn's not being very kind to his friends. They want to be in his story and they made him cookies and he still keeps saying no. It's important to include our friends so we have a chance to work together as a team. And if you want alone time, you need to say so. It's okay to want to be alone sometimes, but we need to let our friends know so they know that we need some space. Mermaid swam away in a huff. What's wrong, Mermaid? Asked Jellyfish. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world, she sniffed. but he won't let me be in it. My cookies were not inspiring enough. Maybe I'm in it, said Jellyfish. Everyone loves jellyfish. She wiggled with excitement and swam off to visit Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn, said Jellyfish. Have you finished your fabulous story yet? I can't wait to read it. Is there a jellyfish in it? Why don't you let me be in your story? I'll be the most brave jellyfish and go into space and discover fantastic alien jellyfish and... No! howled the Unicorn. I can't get any ideas because everyone keeps bothering me. You are all very silly and annoying and I don't want to write the story anymore. Oh, what a grumpy corn, said Jellyfish. Unicorn threw his fluffy pen, his notebook, and his teacup into the sea. Sometimes when we get really mad, it bubbles up and we explode. And sometimes when that happens, we do things that we might regret, which means that we wish we hadn't have done them. They sank down and drifted on the ocean currents until, look, said Mermaid, it's the most fabulous story in the world. Yippee, let's read it, said Narwhal. The friends gathered around to read Unicorn's story, but Unicorn had not written a single word. Poor grumpy corn, said Mermaid. I wish we could help. I have an idea, said Narwhal. Once upon a time, a unicorn tried to write the most fabulous story in the world. He was visited by a world-famous baker, said Mermaid, and the bravest jellyfish in the ocean, said Jellyfish, and the cleverest narwhal in the whole universe, agreed Narwhal. A few hours later, Unicorn arrived, carrying a big, flat box. I tried to write a fabulous story, he said, but I was not a very fabulous friend. But I am fabulous at ordering pizza. I brought this to say I'm sorry. That looks a very inspiring pizza, said Narwhal. And you are just in time. Before we keep going, I want to point out that Unicorn was really mean to his friends. And his anger got all bubbly and exploded outward. And he did things that he felt bad about. So you know what he did to make it better? He said he was sorry. We can say we're sorry to friends and give them a big hug and find ways to help them feel better when we're not kind to them. It's okay to be angry. And sometimes when we're angry, we hurt others. And that part's not so much okay. So if we hurt somebody else, it's important to find ways to make them feel better. At school, when we hurt our friends, we always ask ourselves, what can we do to help them feel better? Sometimes our friends want space or a hug or just someone to say they're sorry. To help us finish the most amazing, clever, fabulous, and funny story in the whole world. So in the end, his friends helped him write a story and they all wrote it together as a team. When we work as a team, things go by so much faster and we have so many ideas put together. It can make something really, really great. More fabulous. Like the book in the sea. And that's the end of today's story. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.